Hello, my name is Debo Adejana, a real estate entrepreneur, MDCO Realty Point Limited. They call us the Sack Your Landlord people. And this is Real Estate Business with Debo Adejana. In this episode, I'll be talking about what developers do. What is it that developers do? Okay? I'll be right back. Welcome back. Now, you've heard about the practice of development, or the name developer. You meet people and you say, hey, what do you do? I'm into the property business, or I'm into real estate business. What do you do there? I'm a developer. And sometimes you wonder what they do. A lot of times people even associate the name to, or the profession, or the practice, or the business, okay, whatever you call it, to people who swindle people, as in, because they know that a lot of times they get to hear in the news that, hey, this developer collected money from 200 people to rent out a building that is just a block of 8 flats, okay, and he has collected money from 200 people to rent out the property whilst it was under development. And what he does in that instance is, hey, he has gotten maybe lease development on this property. That is, he has an agreement with the owner of the land or the owner of the property, with maybe there's an existing property, to do something to it, either to build entirely or to renovate it, and then manage it for some time based on some agreed terms and conditions. And he took over the property whilst developing. He has advertised for rent, and because we have many people chasing very few properties in terms of rental, so a lot of people would rush it, pay money either in advance, either part payment or full payment, just to make sure that they don't miss this opportunity of securing this property again, because they must have missed some. It's always a rush. If you've ever rented a property, you know what I'm talking about. And then this guy would go around collecting money from tens of people for a property that will just take 8 people. And at the end of the day, it will be fight to finish, first to be able to enter, that would get the property. I mean, this is what a lot of developers, or the name developer, is synonymous to. That's bad. Or you see, when you tell somebody I'm a developer, oh, then you must have a lot of money, because they just think that, hey, for you to be developing, you have a lot of money. Because real estate in itself, as you know, one major characteristic of real estate is that it requires a lot of money. Yes, very capital intensive. But what is it really that developers do? Now, let me break it down and just explain it in simple, understandable, English. What a developer does is to be the coordinator of the factors of production. Okay? Now, he coordinates. He's like a project manager, if you want to call it, of a development project. He makes a development project happen. That's what a developer does. His job is to organize, strategize, put together all the factors of production such that an idea becomes reality. So there's an empty space of land, or there is no land at all, but there is need to construct 20 apartments. If a developer is given that brief, or he has that idea, he goes about from start to finish. So he starts from, hey, where will we be able to do this? Number one, how can we get land in this place? Find somebody that already has a land and do a joint venture with them. Okay, he goes about sorting that out. When he buys the land, maybe by way of borrowing or pulling investors together, design, what type of design? He gets the architect, he gets the structural engineers, he gets the M&E people together to do the design, of this place, the layout and everything. They do all of that, the town planner, everything. Then he goes to start seeking approvals after getting title on his land, whatever title it is, goes to start seeking approvals from government and all of that. He gets approval, he goes to sites, and he raises money also. He will need money to start the construction. Okay, he engages a builder, okay, contractor, to engage in the construction and all. So he's not really the contractor in the sense of the construction contractor. No, he's not the town planner, he's not the estate surveyor and valuer, the agent that will sell. No, a developer is simply the person that is behind the scene, or maybe not behind the scene in most cases. It's on top of the game to ensure that this idea becomes reality. That's it. A lot of times, because of his entrepreneurial disposition, he also may be able to sell, for example, okay? And so he leads the sales engine, the sales team in one way or the other, or he runs the sales office. So a developer sometimes does that, but there are developers who all they have and operate from is not so much of a big space, no, but they have all of their team members as contractors, okay, consultants or partners. They keep very few overhead in terms of staff, permanent staff. So they have probably a secretary. When you come to their office, they have an office and they have somebody that would attend to you. But if they need legal stuff to be done, they have a lawyer they work with, or lawyers they work with. If they need designs, you have architects they work with. If they need layout plan, they have town planners they work with. If they need government approvals, they have a consultant, or they go by themselves to those offices. They know the process and procedures to process all of those things, okay? If they need to move to site, they have a building contractor they work with. They have workmen that they work with that would help them to do one thing or the other as to construction and all. So they have all of those people. They need money. They have a bank official, financial consultants that they work with, business plan person that so all of these things they put together. So a developer is an arranger, is a master mind, okay, that pulls all of those things together to make it happen. So the next time you see a developer, see an organizer, an arranger, somebody that puts things together, okay, to make things happen. And that's what he does. The project may be small, may be big, whatever it is. He has in a lot of ways, they have cross-discipline knowledge, okay? Their knowledge cuts across various disciplines, okay? So they have a knowledge of a bit of accounting, they have a bit of building, they have a bit of law. I mean, they are very versatile. That's it. A developer, an established developer, experienced developer is very, very knowledgeable and versatile in a number of areas, because he has to deal with a number of people and a number of professionals to get his dream actualized. That's what a developer usually does. And I tell you, it's a big tax, even if I have to say it myself. Well, maybe you say I'm biased because, yeah, you got it. I'm a developer. One way, majorly one of the things I do is that I do development. Okay, now if you've enjoyed it, it's my pleasure always bringing you this, and I hope that it's been your pleasure as well listening. Click on the like button if you like what it is that you've watched, okay, and tell people about it, that there is such a YouTube video that dishes out informative knowledge like this, very useful informative knowledge for people who are doing business, property business, particularly real estate business in the Nigerian space especially, okay, but with sheer knowledge that cuts across anywhere in the world, okay. It will be my pleasure if you do that. Also follow me on my social media handles, Debo Adejana on Instagram, Debo Adejana on Twitter. That is it, Debo Adejana. Follow me on my social media handles, and please stay tuned. We share numerous information here. Click the like button if you've not subscribed to the channel. Why? Please subscribe. Click on the subscribe button, okay, and subscribe. Then click on the notification button. What that does is that whenever we upload a video, you'll be one of the first to know about it and get to enjoy it. I remain yours sincerely till I come your way in another episode, Debo Adejana. And you do what? You keep sacking your landlord. Thank you.